Multitasking at its finest. Ugh. Hey guys, don't forget, I've got a bonus tip at the end, so stick around. This week, I wanted to go over some topics that I get the most questions about. One of those happens to be the magical question of finding new customers. It's something that affects all of us in all parts of our business, no matter how long you've been in the business, no matter how short you've been in the business. You're constantly looking for new customers, and if not, well, you should be if you are trying to build your business. So for you business builders out there, this is the video you want to watch. You guys are gonna be able to hear my top 3 ways of finding new customers and keeping that customer base active. And that will also help you increase your sales. So it's kind of like a 2-for-1 deal today. So get ready, get set, let's go. Hey everybody, it is Jacqui Duran, independent Scentsy consultant. I am here with one of, well, probably the most requested topics. Do you feel that breeze? I've got the house to myself, got the windows open. It's kind of a rainy day here in Kansas City, so if you see the breeze, no, I do not have a wind machine going. I wish I had one, but I do not. I've got the windows open. So today we are gonna be talking about building our business, and building our business really focuses on how to find those customers. Like I said, this is one of the top questions that I get via direct message on Instagram, on YouTube. You guys are reaching out, and that is fabulous. So I want to try and give you guys some ideas, some tips, some ways, because we're also gonna be focusing on, like I talked about, the 2-for-1 deal. Not only are we gonna be talking about getting those customers, we're gonna talk about retaining and being able to increase our sales with the customers that we have. Does that make sense? Is everybody in? Are you in for this topic? If so, give me a heart below and let's jump right in. All right, number 1 is my tip for building your customer base, getting those customers, retaining those customers. It's always gonna be organization. I don't care which of my videos you're watching, organization is key. It is right up there in the top 5 things that every single business owner should be doing. So those of you, again, my business builders, talking to you people, you guys need to be organized. Like I've said previously, you don't have to have a big fancy office just to be organized. You can truly have your office on the go. That's one of the greatest flexibilities of this business, is we can truly work it how we want, when we want, why we want, whenever we want. Some of us are night owls, some of us are early people, some of us are working moms with a job, and we are doing it all throughout the chaos of the day. Wherever you fit into the puzzle, that's probably one of the greatest reasons why you still have this business. It may not be the reason that you joined, it may not be your why reason, but it's one of the reasons that you continue to work your business, because it is flexible. If you need to take a sick day, you can take a sick day. Your business still continues on without you. You may have to do some pickup and some follow-up work in the next couple of days, but trust me guys, the business isn't gonna disappear overnight. So when I talk about organization, it truly comes down to what works for you. Tailor what works for you. I cannot stress that enough. I think that it is very important to continuously be looking for ideas on ways to keep yourself organized. There are not just a handful of different ways to organize. There is millions of ways to be organized, and especially with social media and technology, guys, the possibilities are just astronomical in how you can keep yourself organized. From apps to different programs to setting timers on our devices. I currently am bullet journaling, so that is how I am keeping organized. And I will be transparent with you guys. I have my habit tracker, and I shared this on the last video, so you guys can always recap it back there. but I did put in the comments a link to a printable daily habit tracker based around business. So ways to keep yourself organized, ways to keep accountable is what you need to focus on. So whether that's a bullet journal, whether that's an app, whether that's your devices, whatever it is, even if it's a legal pad, I don't care, index cards, pick one and organize yourself. You need to be able to be organized, because those of us who only have moments that we can get in there and work our business, you don't want to take that time searching for the things that you need when you could just jump in and start working. I can tell you that the way that I'm currently using it is the bullet journal, and it's honestly working for me, because what I can do with my bullet journal is I'm able to actually write down my goals every month, and then the bullet journal or the daily habit tracker helps me literally track how I am implementing my goals. Because it's not just getting organized, that doesn't work your business, right? And just setting goals doesn't work your business. Remember my video on let's bake a cake? That's right, you can't bake a cake by just reading the recipe. You have to actually put the action and intentions behind those steps to get you to where you need to be. So sometimes it may take a little bit of effort on your part to sit down and really decide, okay, my goal is $500 in sales this month. My goal needs to be met by the 30th, right? The end of the month. How am I going to make that happen? Just because I write it down in my bullet journal doesn't mean it's happening. I have to put in the hustle. I have to put in the legwork. I have to make it happen. And so in order to do that, I break it down into daily tasks. What can I do daily to work my business? So therefore, by working my business, I'm going to get consistent and I'm going to be able to meet my sales goal. Tip number 2, promoting your products. Now, when I talk about promoting your products, promoting what you're selling, it might sound like, well, Jacqui, that's sales. It's not about customers, but it is. It totally is, okay? And I'm gonna give you a few reasons why. First of all, when you are really trying to attract customers, raise of hands, who scrolls through the Instagram or the Facebook feeds or the Twitter feeds and is looking at stuff, and then you get caught to buy something because you're watching a short video or you see they're having a sale or whatever it is. I do it all the time. Instagram it's my go-to, but I also am finding that I'm shopping more via Instagram than I ever was on Facebook. Probably for a number of reasons that we'll get into in a whole nother topic of a video, but when it really comes to shopping and looking for the newest product that I'm gonna buy, I'm looking at it because I'm looking at ways that they're promoting their business. So social media is key when it comes to finding customers, at least in this day and age. Now, it may have been years ago that these businesses ran strictly on like a party type of a business plan, right? You had parties, you had events, that's where you got your sales, that's where you met your customers, that's where you found your team members, so on and so forth. But nowadays, a lot of us live mobily. Okay, let's be real. We live on our phones, we live on our laptops, we live on our tablets. We are truly in this mobile world. I pay the majority, well, all of them except for the roof above my head. I pay everything online, okay? Everything is done online via an app. And that is how I pay things. So that's how my financial world works. Now, when I am consistently promoting my brand, when I'm consistently promoting my products, when I'm talking about them, how I'm using them in my house, maybe it's a quick fun boomerang video on Instagram, maybe it's using Instagram stories to show how I'm using different products throughout the day. All of these different things, it's not an in-your-face, you wanna buy from me, is it? It's not that. And that's what we truly want to get away from. We want to get away from the in-your-face sales, because I don't know about you guys, but it totally turns me off when I get that, okay? I don't want to be felt forced to buy something, even though I may really like it. I don't want to feel like I'm obligated to do so. I want to feel like it's my choice. Instagram is my platform of choice. Lots of different reasons. I will tell you this though, I do more online shopping via Instagram than I do on Facebook, okay? And it's simply because Instagram is an easier feed for me to just run through. I'm a busy working mom, people. I don't have time to sort through all the filters and Facebook and go through the feeds, and it never fails. I see ads that I don't want to see, or I just see people complaining a lot. That is negativity that I do not want in my life. So Instagram, I find, tends to be more positive. We'll talk about that in a whole nother video about Instagram. But for me personally, that's where the time on my social media lives, is on Instagram, because of the positivity, because of the ease of use, and because everything is visual. I don't have to sit there and read some long drawn out thing about somebody complaining about their neighbors. I can just simply scroll, look at pictures, watch videos, read the stories, join in the fun, see the new products, this and that. That intrigues me. That entices me to become a customer for somebody, okay? So I want you guys to focus on ways that you can positively put that presence out there. So if you're a person who doesn't do or have that customer base that is in person, face to face, I am that person, okay? I do not have a whole heck of a lot of customers that are face to face customers, okay? I'm gonna estimate, and I could probably run a report and I could probably detail it out. I'm going to guess that 10% of my sales come from people that I see in person or that I do parties for in person, okay? That seems shocking to some of you, I know, but that's because I don't have that customer base. And I probably could if I put some effort into it. If you know, I got my hustle going and I really put my back into it, I could probably make it happen. I'm pretty confident. I think I could do it. With the way that my business is going, I truly love the social media aspect of it, and that is where my business lives and thrives. So that is why you will see me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Yes, I do get on there. But that is where you will see me promoting my products, and it's not an in-your-face sale. Now, that doesn't mean occasionally I'm gonna throw it out there, but the majority of what I post is what I'm using, and you need to be a user of your products. You need to be promoting your brand, okay? How are you using it? If your potential customers don't see you using the products, then they're gonna be like, well, I don't see them using it. Why do I need it in my life? You do. You need to be using it. You need to become the authority on your product. And that leads us into number 3. So my number 3 tip for today of attracting customers, obtaining new customers, is you need to be the authority of your brand. First of all, you need to know your business inside and out. And that kind of, I think, goes without saying, but obviously we have to say it. You need to know your business inside and out. For us working in the Scentsy business, guys, as independent Scentsy consultants, we have a fabulous workstation literally at our fingertips. At our fingertips, whether we're on mobile, whether we're on the laptop, whatever it is that we're doing, we have the power. Okay, we have a workstation. They give us a news tab that is telling us what the current specials are. They give us tips on how to recruit, how to do better ways of selling, how to work with our team members. They are giving us so very much. And do you guys know that they also do every week? They have a Tuesday training call. You have probably seen the blurb, hopefully, because if not, you're gonna start doing it now. You're looking at your news tab, and on your news tab, they will always do a blurb of what the topic is for that week. It happens on Tuesdays. You do not, I mean, if you can watch it live. It is a webinar, but if you can't, that's okay. You just pop into the training center of your workstation and you can see the replays of all of these great trainings. It's all kinds of different products, it's all kinds of different trainings, it talks about all different subjects, but that helps you become the authority. So that way, when you are on social media, you're able to position yourself as the authority when it comes to Scentsy of your followers. Now, that doesn't mean that there are followers out there who only choose you as their Scentsy consultant. They could have 20 Scentsy consultants. I don't care. I know that my friends personally, that I know personally, I'm not the only person they know that sells Scentsy. But they become loyal to me because they look to me as the person who holds the knowledge of Scentsy. Because I'm consistently putting posts out there about Scentsy. Oh my gosh, this is what just came out today. Oh my gosh, this sale is happening. You guys don't want to miss it. I have a VIP page set up on Facebook that I invite my customers into. So I have like a postcard that I make up that when I do orders and when I do parties, things like that, mailings, I put that postcard in there. It's got the link. Otherwise, I drive them to it from social media sources. And so I'm driving people to that VIP page so that way they're definitely in the know. But then I'm also creating those posts on my Instagram, on my Twitter, on my Pinterest, even on my Facebook, even though it's not my best friend. But I'm still doing it because I know that's where my customers are. So I want to let them know I'm the authority. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to Scentsy. Know your product. Take time to read through your catalog if you haven't done it. Make yourself a cheat sheet, okay, with your catalog. Put tabs in it, highlight things. I don't care. Make a collage, cut things out, make it a big dream vision board on your wall. Whatever you need to do to become the authority, to be more knowledgeable in your product. So that way, when people comment on your post, you're able to respond and you're able to connect with them. You're able to answer their questions. And just because you may not know every answer, trust me, I don't know every answer, but I guarantee you if somebody asks me, I'm gonna go find out and then I'm gonna come back to my customer as quickly as possible. Well, we don't have to be the knower of all the knowledge. That is where our workstation comes in. That's where our upline comes in. If I'm not your sponsor, that's where I come in, but otherwise your sponsor, your director, your upline, these people are here to help you, okay? We are all a great community. And now I'm gonna leave you guys with a bonus tip. My bonus tip for this video is referrals. If you guys are looking for great ways to find new customers, referrals are where it's at. If you don't yet have some type of a way to talk about or entice referrals, you need to get on one. So you can do this a number of different ways, okay? When you're following up with your customers, hopefully you are, or when you're having conversations, even if it's face-to-face, even if they already have a Scentsy consultant that they work with, that's fine. That's fine. We're not going to hold it against them, right? That's great. They're interested in the products. Get excited with them, okay? It doesn't mean that you don't talk to them, but what you want to say is, oh, I understand you've got a great Scentsy consultant. That's awesome. Can you do me a favor though? If I give you a couple business cards, can you maybe hand those out to people who don't yet know Scentsy? Awesome. That doesn't mean that they're not being loyal to their own Scentsy consultants, but that means that they're helping you as a friend because you probably are somebody who has some type of relationship with them. Whether it's your doctor, whether it's your coworker at work, whatever it is. Hey, I've got a friend who sells this. She's looking to build her business. Here's her card. Simple, easy, nice. Now, what I like to do for my personal customer referrals is I really like to be able to reach out to them and give them a thank you. So when I know that a customer is a referral from someone else, then I will reach out. I usually contact them via social media, whatever it is, and then I will do some type of a follow-up, and I always like to give a special, fun thank you. So I have those ready to go out. I'm ready and I'm prepared. And you guys don't break the bank. If you guys are just starting your business, or if you've been in your business for a while and you just don't have a lot of expendable income to spend on extras, that's okay, okay? That is okay. A very nicely worded message or email can have the same effect. You guys need to be asking for those referrals. Remember we talked about don't bug your friends and family? Yeah, don't bug those friends and family, but you need to be saying, hey, I'm gonna give you a stack of product lists. So when you go to work, pass them out, put them up on the work bulletin board. Here's some business cards, hand those out. Hey, I made up a bunch of samples and I've got extras. Would you give these away to people you know? That's gonna help you reach customers that you didn't even know about. People that you don't even know are gonna be getting your information, and they're gonna soon start following up with you. Every so often on social media, throw out a post. Ask me about my referral program. They will message you back. Tell them, hey, if you refer a customer to me and they place an order, then I will X, Y, and Z. Lay it out for them, okay? Make it an incentive. Also, another really great way to get those referrals is to ask for customers to tag you in their pictures when they receive their orders. I can't even tell you how much amazing free marketing this is. When somebody gets an order and they're super excited and they tag you as their consultants, they're like, oh, thank you so much, Jacqui. I am so excited to get my new scents. I can't wait. What happens? Their followers see it, your followers see it, and suddenly it's like, oh, somebody got an order. Oh yeah, I need some new wax. Boom. Instant referral marketing. Guys, the bare bones of finding new customers all comes down to building relationships, staying organized, being the authority of your brand, so knowing your products, and then sharing how they work for you in real life every day. It really isn't a complicated strategy, but it's one that you want to work on perfecting. So this is my challenge to you guys. My challenge to you is to try and work on these points. Work on knowing more about your product. Work on sharing how you use your product in your everyday life. Instagram stories and even Facebook stories are a really great way to put blurbs out there and just talk about what's happening in your day. They're silly, they're fun, they disappear. But people get involved in the story features. So use those, and then use your online presence in your social media to market your products more. Don't do the in-your-face selling. Do the, oh my gosh, I just got this new scent in. I am so in love with it. And then share a picture of it in your warmer, or talk about how you're making samples for the day. It doesn't even have to be how you're using it. It could be how you're working your business. Either way, sharing your experience is truly making you the authority. People begin to slowly over time go, huh, I see she's always posting about that, or he's always posting about that. Man, they are really good at what they do. You have to be consistent in all things. So work on those things. We've got more topics coming up, and I know I teased a little bit about Instagram, so maybe in one of the upcoming videos, we will dive in to my favorite program, Instagram. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Share this with your team members and your networking friends if you feel this would help them. Remember, we're all here in a great community together. So let's work together and achieve our goals. Until next time, peace, love, happiness. Bye.